What if a single wall of red roses could make the whole world pause for a breath? No logo, no brand name, just one simple question in the air. What is your love song? And then suddenly one name appears, BTS. Was it only promotion or something deeper? An emotional invitation disguised as a teaser? Hello everyone. Welcome back to Jikook Magic, where every small detail feels like a puzzle piece waiting to be found. Today, we're not just talking about a comeback. We're talking about hidden messages, about playlists that feel too personal to be coincidence, about how love, in its quietest, most sincere form, has once again become their language. Imagine walking through your city, hurried steps, mind full of routine, then suddenly stopping. In front of you stands a massive wall covered in red roses. No logo, no explanation, just one lingering whisper. What is your love song? Then slowly, a name appears, BTS Army. It doesn't feel like a typical campaign. It feels like an invitation to remember who you once loved, who you still wait for, and which songs stayed when the world felt unbearably heavy. In cities like London and Los Angeles, mysterious pop-ups appeared without warning. People pulled roses one by one, revealing the same hidden message behind each petal. What is your love song? Simple, intimate, directly to the heart. They weren't just promoting an album. They were creating an emotional experience. Earlier, subtle clues surfaced on Spotify, small codes noticed only by those who truly pay attention. The strategy felt cinematic, yet unmistakably like them. Because if there is one language they have always spoken, it is love. Their latest album, Arang, is scheduled for release on March 20th. Arang means ember, a fire that never fully dies. Warm, slow burning, full of memory. This time, the nostalgia feels mature, no longer explosive love, but love that endures. Love tested by time. Love that chooses to stay. And that question, what is your love song, feels personal, because for many, they are that love song. For some ARMY, it's spring day, longing that never fades. For others, it's euphoria, weightless happiness, like flying without fear. And for many, it's the song that quietly saved them in their darkest night. This comeback feels different, more mature, more honest. The photos they've shared show 7 members with distinct auras, yet one shared energy, warm, calm, certain. Soft winter portraits, simple gym moments, relaxed steps under open skies, mysterious silhouettes in dim light, small details like the cat symbol often linked to Suga. Everything feels natural, unforced, as if they're not posing for the world, but gently pulling back a curtain and saying, "Come in, listen." Their visuals are intense without shouting. Their chemistry feels real without drama. They simply exist in the same era, in the same softness. There's a boyfriend aura, a husband aura, but more than that, the aura of someone who chooses to stay. The love song concept reflects who they are now. Jungkook appears calm yet deeply intense. Jimin looks soft, radiant, quietly confident. They are no longer seeking validation. They are telling a story. If this album centers on love, one thing feels certain. It won't be exaggerated, not forced, not sensational, just sincere affection, lasting warmth, a presence that makes you feel less alone. The love songs shared by Jimin and Jungkook feel like mirrors of their souls, soft, emotional, perfectly aligned. Jungkook's playlist feels like quiet devotion, like a midnight confession, like holding someone's hand in the dark and whispering, "I'm still here." Love without noise, loyalty without announcement. Jimin's playlist feels like a warm embrace, a heart that loves fully, someone who believes in forever and isn't afraid to show it. If Jungkook is quiet longing, Jimin is gentle certainty. One moment that made many hearts tremble was when Jimin included Love Is Not Over, the first song produced by Jungkook, in his list. It wasn't just a BTS track. It was Jungkook's beginning, a song about youth and a love that may waver but never disappears. When Jimin chose it, it felt like choosing history, choosing the beginning. All members shared Spotify playlists filled with tender promises. But one choice made ARMY pause. Jungkook included Still With You. That song carries quiet longing, a feeling that never leaves. Fans remembered when Jimin posted a photo with Jungkook on Instagram story after completing military service, using that very song as the background. Coincidence? Or a pattern too consistent to ignore? Every time Jimin shares a photo with Jungkook, the chosen song carries romantic undertones. Now Jungkook does the same. It feels like a silent language, unspoken, yet readable through the smallest details. Their group photos are simple, no elaborate concept, and that is the strength. Jimin's bright blonde hair almost glows. Jungkook's dark hair feels calm and intense. The contrast symbolizes two energies that complement each other. Of course, beautiful moments rarely escape criticism. Some accused the photo of being AI-generated. Others claimed it was impossible for them to gather. But why would they need digital tricks? What do they need to prove? Anything they post becomes global conversation. Being together is part of their work. Rehearsals, recordings, preparation. A photo together is routine, not conspiracy. Since completing military service, their closeness feels more relaxed, as if time apart made them value the space they share even more. Yonhap news agency even reported large-scale preparations for BTS's upcoming performance at Gwangwamun Plaza. This isn't just a concert, it's a city-moving event. Seoul's mayor personally addressed preparations. Security, transportation, tourism, logistics, cross-department meetings are ongoing. Weekly reports reviewed. This is a priority, because BTS is not local scale. It's global. International fans will arrive. Hotels will fill. Airports will buzz. Streets will echo with different languages. The impact is cultural and economic. All of this makes one thing clear. We are not just waiting for a concert. We are waiting for history, a moment when love playlists, shared photos, and a grand stage align. When small details, a song, a glance, a distance quietly closing, become part of something bigger. And perhaps under dazzling lights and thousands of voices, we'll realize what truly matters isn't the scale. It's the feeling that returns, the togetherness that is real, the energy that cannot be faked, the bond that remains strong. In the end, what makes this meaningful is not the massive stage, not the citywide preparation, not even the global scale. It's the feeling that comes back, a playlist that feels like a letter, a photo that feels like an embrace, a togetherness that doesn't need proof. If this album truly speaks of enduring love, of embers that continue to glow with time, then maybe that question was never only for ARMY. What is your love song?